All right, now we've been doing handling, and yeah, it was all pretty. But to a dog like Blaise, the Cane Corso, 140 pounds, this is way beyond just simple conditioning. This is a dog that, because of his size, people back away from, and it's very difficult to socialize. So if he's standing back like this, and Julie says to you, will you come up and pet him? We're trying to socialize him. Yeah, right. Well, you want to bring your kid up here? Yeah, right. So in order to really bring this dog around, and this dog was very aggressive, even up to about a month and a half ago, this dog was very scary. We've had a regular progress, and as long as he's moving in the right direction, it's slower than a more manageable dog. But he needs all the same things that everybody else needs. He needs to be appropriate on the lead. He needs to be safe and calm and patient. And he needs to be safe for handling. And then we consider him a good dog. Now, he's not a good poodle. He's not a good Pomeranian. But he's a heck of a nice Cane Corso. So he's not going to be the little fluffy, happy pet dog. I hope not sit in your lap. Okay. His head is like a bowling ball. Good boy. But he has the same fears, the same instincts, the same things as every other dog there is. So when we start training, when they're this size, we can't do it like we would have done as a puppy. As a puppy, we'd have picked him up and made him just plain do it. You aren't going to pick him up, and you aren't going to slam him around, and you aren't going to coerce him into things. He's bred to stand in a doorway and challenge human beings. So good luck with that one. You start getting in a fight with him, you better have backup. So we're not going to start a fight with him. And this is the reason many of these dogs lose their homes. Right here. Because the person cannot do anything with them. So we can, can't we? With the cue collar, we remember, we can use two lines, pull in opposite directions, and guess who is fine? Blaise, are you fine? Okay. Blaise, feet. Okay, pull. Pull him forward.
Come on.
Feet. Feet.
Feet. Come on. Feet. Come on, Blaise.
Craig? Or, yeah, Joey, come on. There you go. Okay.
Come on.
Joey has a Cane Corso too. You're going to come in front here. That's what I need you to do is pull.
Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Feet, come on.
Come on, Blaise.
That's it. That's it. Talk to him, Craig.
Come on, Blaise.
That's it.
Come on,
Talk
buddy.
to him.
Come on.
Get his feet up there.
Come on, Blaise.
Come on.
There you go.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, babe.
Okay. Come on, buddy.
Good boy. Okay. Thank you very much.
Good.
All right, where we're at.
Good boy, buddy.
Okay, now don't be petting him. Now this is work. He's working right now. Now, phew. Okay, we're good. And we can unhook the pinch collar. Now I want you to see and remember how compliant this dog is being. He's got 5 people, I think, 5 people pulling, pushing, lifting. Look at that. He's come a long ways. Good boy. But now you're face level, aren't you? Okay, thanks. We're good. Good boy. You're fine. Now he has a pinch collar on because when Julie walks him, she needs a bite. With only one cue collar on, it's only a nip. So until Blaise is a little farther along, we're just going to keep it this way. But he's now hooked with a cue collar, one tying him up. And this is so important. So at this point, why don't we just have you guys come up and pet him. Now you're going to stand kind of in front of him, Julie. No, he's fine. Just stand here. Talk to him. Easy. Easy.
Easy, Blaise.
So at this
Easy,
point,
Blaise. Good boy.
Good boy.
anyone is safe.
Easy, Blaise.
Good boy. You're fine.
Easy.
Boy.
That's it. Okay, good.
You're fine, Blaise.
There we
Good
go.
Boy. Good boy.
There.
See?
Okay, now don't talk patronizing. You're fine.
Fine, Blaise.
Good boy, Blaise. No way. Okay, you scoot.
That sounded like
No,
Jordan.
you come this way. All right, now you're going to step on it.
It sounds like Jordan. She calls him Blaise, my friend.
Yeah, Blaise, well, he's not my friend, so therefore. All right, now we would never start out. This dog needs his toenails cut. Easy. We never start with ugly. So if toenails have become kind of an issue, we don't want to start with that. We start with something that's pleasant. This is a pumice stone. It does wonders as far as pulling hair off. These short-haired dogs, by the way, the more worried they are, the more they shed. So out of stress, they lose a lot of hair.
Good boy, Blaise.
So what happens? The hair sticks to that thing?
Yeah, come over and see it.
Easy, Blaise.
I've never seen one of them.
Haven't you? They use them for horses. Okay, now look.
Easy, Blaise. Good, easy.
Yeah. Yeah. You wouldn't use it on Lucy because her hair is too long. See the hair? Go ahead. Go ahead. See, it smells.
Good boy.
There you go.
Good.
Now you'd be careful going over bones because it would wear. But see, there's very little effort
I've
to
never
that.
seen anything. Oh yeah, there's a pot.
Yeah. Well, you got a whole bunch on there.
Good, easy, Blaise.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah, it really works good.
I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, we never had dogs with
No.
hair this short
No.
when I was
They
growing
have very short hair, very soft. I mean, it's really nice hair.
Boy, Blaise. What a good
Good boy. Now, for a stranger to come up and go all over this dog
boy.
is huge. Good boy, Blaise.
Good,
Oh,
easy.
what a good boy.
That's
Good,
good.
easy, Blaise.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
If you want to put it on that table.
Good boy, Blaise.
Yeah.
Good boy, Blaise.
So we make sure that our training is much like a sandwich. We start out with pleasant. That's the piece of bread. We add some filling. Add a piece of bread. Now we can have a club sandwich where we have a break in between, or even a layered sandwich, whatever. But it's very important that the first thing on the table is not ugly, and the last thing on the table is not ugly. Okay.
Good boy, Blaise. Easy.
Now, this dog needs his toenails cut just like every other dog. You're going to pick up the line. Now,
Easy, Blaise.
no. Shani, would you? Okay, now you're going to go over here and stand by Julie.
Blaise.
Now, when you do this with a dog this size, just hand it to Shani. Now, you're holding it up here. We want him to be held kind of, not tight, okay? Don't start bending over this way because you look like you're threatening him. Okay, and don't stare at him. Okay. Good boy.
Easy, Blaise. Good boy.
There you go. He doesn't want you to look at him. He wants you to be able to see him out of the corner of the eye, look and talk like he's an adult.
Blaise.
That's it. Okay. Now, as you get worried about this, don't start talking to him more. You're fine. Good dog. Good dog. Okay. Now, you're going to just connect it, but not pull. Easy.
Easy, Blaise.
Good boy, Blaise.
Good boy, easy.
Good boy, Blaise.
Now, what can he really do?
Easy, Blaise.
Good dog.
Good boy, Blaise.
They're really not horribly long. I just was doing this for effect. You got them nice and rounded off. Do you Dremel them? Boy, they're nice.
He runs up and down a gravel dirt.
Okay. Stop. Right now.
Easy.
See, I'm taking his tools.
Blaise, easy.
You're fine, Blaise.
Good boy.
Good boy, Blaise.
So the person holding that lead has your face in their hands. Look at it that way.
Blaise,
This is not
good boy.
just kind of steadying him. This is, you got to have someone with reaction time. So dealing with terriers, Shani and I have done this many times because they are quick. You take a dog that's got shorter legs than this, that's even scarier because their neck may be held up, but their mouth is right there. So you would want to pull them forward and maybe even reach between the legs to pull that foot backwards. In 3 times, you'll have that dog, so it's not scary.
Good boy, Blaise.
Easy.
Sit.
What are you saying sit for?
Because he's going to stand up and get down. And then we're going to have to throw him back up there.
No, he won't. Stand. Good boy. Keep him forward. There you go.
Easy, Blaise.
Good boy.
Good
There you go.
boy.
It's like a horse.
Good boy. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy, Blaise.
Don't. No, you will not.
No.
Pop him good. You will not. Okay.
Let up.
Yep. Now you need to stand back farther. He thinks you're going to catch him.
His foot's on the
I know. He's fine. Now you stand there. Don't be stupid. Don't stare at him like that. Don't do that. This is all about attitude, girl. Easy. You will not. Give it here.
Easy, Blaise.
Good boy.
Don't.
Easy.
Don't. You better not. Don't remind him easy anymore. You better not. This is me taking away his tools.
Hey.
Don't pull down. No, not forward and down. Down. There. That's good. Let it back up.
Lie down.
Because you're pulling them in opposite directions.
You're pulling against
If she pulls forward, he's going off the table.
It's going to be
Okay, back up, Julie. Stand. You stand. I said stand. Now, none of this nonsense. This is such a good experience for this dog because he has to deal with it. Most things he doesn't have to deal with. He uses his mass. Good dog. Honey, don't. Okay, listen back up.
You're fine, Blaise.
He's just not used to this.
Good boy.
And so he's not really trying to be ugly. He just doesn't know what to do. You are fine.
Good boy. You're fine.
Now, if you've ever had a horse, this is a farrier. Good.
Good boy.
Much nicer. All right, now he's not doing anything except getting his toenails cut, and I'm working harder than he is. So he doesn't, okay, you can loosen up. You be easy. Now we always end it with positive. Good boy. Much nicer. Oh, look at how you are. Oh, what a good dog. Blah, 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 blah. So it's like, you idiot. Fool. Look at you. Oh, look at you. Aren't you cute?
You're fine, Blaise.
And the more trouble I had, the more I'd do that. Hey, Blaise, you want to smell sexy? Yes, he does. Okay, hold on.
You're fine, Blaise.
Good boy. You can't do enough, too much of this easy. Or too often. Thank you. Because he needs this. This is what he gets cut short on. You can walk him. You can tie him.
Good boy, Blaise. Easy.
Easy. But the more your hands massage this big old body, easy, the more normal this becomes. Oh, Blaise, you're so good. Now, we weren't able to do this in the beginning. There's no way. First of all, nobody would have gotten a hold of him to get him up there.
How about if they started at an 8-week-old puppy?
Oh, you wouldn't have this.
So how long was it before this dog, how old was that dog
He was 10 months.
before you started?
Yeah.
No, because he's going to be 11 months next week.
Okay, so he was like 9 months. 7 months? Okay, well, that's how much I know. But he still was big enough to tell you no. Well, they were told by the breeder to not get him out. They took theirs to a food-based class, in which case the dog saw every other dog in that class out of control, and that dog was scared to death.
Her sister was also in that class.
Yeah, I'll bet that went good.
They already had signs of.
Well, she was fear aggression anyway.
Yeah.
She was the omega of the litter. She'd been bullied. Yeah. They probably don't even still have her. No, I mean, normal people, if they don't get good help,
Good boy, Blaise.
they're out. I mean, it's scary.
Good boy, Blaise.
Look at how cute you are. Okay, we need some manpower. Yep. All right. Now this is good for Joey because he's got one too.
It's a little more handleable.
Well, it's just this one. Karma's had more experience. All right, now what would be the biggest danger of getting this dog off the table? Well, coming down and hurting himself. If he fell kind of like, he'd actually be better off to jump off this and kind of not break his neck and hang, but to come down part way, only to, hey, you wait. Only to then have you help him the rest of the way. But if he came down on those legs, that's 140 pounds of weight down on legs. And I'll tell you what, that's a good way to break a leg. Good. So what we're going to do, you ready? Are you man enough for this? All right.
Easy, Blaise.
You're going to come over here, Joe, and you're going to get a hold of his collar and under here. Now, we can do it two ways. You can do it from the front, or I can do it from the front. You can do it from the back, in which case we don't need the chair. That's it. Okay, so this is unhooked now. We don't want to try to take that off with that there. So you're going to reach behind there.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Blaise.
Ooh.
Boy.
Thank you, ankle. Shaney, what do you think of that?
Sit down.
Now, don't say sit down. He can't do both. He just came away from one of the scariest things we could do to him, and you're telling him to sit. What a good... You were gushing over him when he was on the table. Gush over him now. Good boy. There you go. Now back to the wall he goes.
Come on.